Oh no, not the dab. A lot of us are expecting Dallas to come out top. Oh, ice dunk.
Coming in.
Oh, no. That hurts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the inaugural episode of 100 Owl. My name is Bo Brady, and joining me live from Seoul, South Korea, my co-host, Chris Lassard. Chris, the Seoul Dynasty off to a great start, undefeated after week one. What's the scene down there on the streets? A lot of happy Dynasty fans, I'm sure.
So the Seoul Dynasty had a great opening weekend for the Overwatch League, and as you can see, they are taking to the streets celebrating the 2-0 record that the Seoul Dynasty had on the opening weekend, Bo.
A lot of excited friends, family, and fans of the Seoul Dynasty in South Korea right now. But I'll tell you who else is very excited. London, England, as the London Spitfire also went undefeated after week one of Owl. Going live to London, England. Chris Lassard, live on the scene. How are the fans reacting near the Thames River?
Actually, Bo, I'm still here in Seoul, South Korea, because this is the hometown of the London Spitfire, who also had a great opening weekend in the Overwatch League, getting to 2-0.
Oh, I see. So friends and family in Seoul, South Korea also rooting for the London Spitfire as well as the Seoul Dynasty.
Yes, as you can see, they are taking to the streets to celebrate the opening weekend of the London Spitfire. The energy is just palpable around here. There are parties, there are balloons, there's some amazing food to celebrate their hometown team, the London Spitfire.
Wow. So two reasons to be excited in Seoul, South Korea. But I'll tell you what city I know is having a great time right now. New York City, as the New York Excelsior also went undefeated after week one. Going live to Times Square. Chris Lassard, what's the scene right off Broadway? How are the fans reacting to the Excelsior's undefeated week one?
Actually, Bo, we're going to come right back here to Seoul, South Korea, the hometown of the New York Excelsior.
Okay, Chris, I'm going to stop you right there. So far, you've been in Seoul, South Korea for the past three teams, though they're all located across the globe. What's the deal here? What's the deal with the New York Excelsior?
Talked about this with the London Spitfire, and I'll talk about it again. The New York Excelsior, full team of Koreans, Bo.
Wow, so, I'm now counting three great reasons for people in Seoul, South Korea to be very excited about the week one results of Owl.
Yes, 3 of the all-Korean teams went undefeated, 2-0. They're going to enter next week on a high. Really excited to see what they're going to be able to do.
I'm hesitant to ask this next question, Chris, because the Los Angeles Valiant were also undefeated after week one. Are you still in Seoul, South Korea?
Well, I'm in Los Angeles, California, reporting live around the corner of the Burbank Event Center, where the Los Angeles Valiant, the hometown team, went 2-0 with an upset over the Dallas Fuel. Whew. Bo, back to you.
Wow, Chris, you're live in Los Angeles. You were just in Seoul, South Korea. How did you get there so fast?
Well, you paid $20 million to get a team in the Overwatch League, and that $20 million went to some amazing R&D on technology, so I was able to use tracers, blinking technology to get from Seoul right here in Los Angeles, but I did find out I'm very out of shape.
Okay, well, that explains it, Chris. I would imagine Los Angeles Valiant fans are taking to the streets and maybe staying there a little longer, considering next week's matchups against the New York Excelsior and the London Spitfire could put an end to that undefeated record.
Yep, they're just sleeping here.
Thank you for that live report, Chris. Unfortunately, not every team got to experience an undefeated record. So now my co-host, finally using his music major, will walk us through the teams that had to experience the tough sting of 4 in Overwatch. Thank you so much, Chris. I just really have a tough time watching teams experience 4 in Overwatch. Just look at these Widowmaker headshots.
It's been one of the biggest Widowmaker.
Oh, yeah, right there.
My name is Chris Lassard, reporting live from the 100 Owl Studios here in Los Angeles, California, and I am joined by Bo Brady.
Great to be here, Chris. Super excited about this next segment.
And our next segment is, was it a C9? So, it's week 1. Day 1, game 1, map 1. Dorado, Shock versus Valiant. Was it a C9?
Great question, Chris. What we have here on the San Francisco Shock's first offense, it's the final 20 seconds on Dorado. They're just a few meters away from the final point. They have one last push. Unfortunately, Nevix was split spawned by the Valiant, who was rushing back in that Diva mech to get back for a nice final team push. Of course, they needed to be on that payload to trigger an overtime finish. And as you can see here, Nomi, Dante, Nevix, all in the side room fighting off the Valiant. And I guess give it up for the Valiant for distracting them, because nobody on that Shock team touched that payload, making this look like a classic C9.
Nomi on this side, still zoning. They need to get the payload. Nobody touched the payload. Are you kidding me?
Welcome back, everybody. And now it's time for one of my favorite segments, Get the Mercy!
Get the Mercy!
In week 1, one of the most important skills for all of our teams was to get that Mercy. Both new players and old players need to remember, in order to win their games, they need to get the Mercy!
Get the Mercy! What's that Mercy doing? Don't be like, oh, get that Mercy. Ooh, you got that Mercy.
I see you over there. I see that Mercy. Oh, we gotta get that Mercy. Ooh, you getting the Mercy? You're gonna get the Mercy? Got the Mercy.
What's that Mercy doing? Gotta get your team, work together. Who's gonna kill that? Get the Mercy!
Is that Mercy ulting? Is that Valkyrie? Oh, you gotta get that Mercy. You gotta get that Mercy. Shoot the Mercy! You got the Mercy.
Oh, you're not gonna let that Mercy get away with that, are you? Get that Mercy. Get a Mercy.
You think that getting that Mercy is hard? Look at the Mercy. She's flying over there, right in the open. You see those wings? You shoot that head. Get the Mercy. Get the Mercy.
Get the Mercy. And before we go here at 100 Owl, we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge our 5 favorite players from week 1 of Owl. Starting at number 5 with Soon from the Los Angeles Valiant.
And coming in at number 4 is the London Spitfires, Jester.
And coming in at number 3 is Jonak from the New York Excelsior.
Coming in at number 2 is someone who obviously plays a lot of mystery heroes, Seoul Dynasty's Fleta.
With the Duke Fizz, it's an easier matchup in that one-on-one scenario. Got it. Oh, I was thinking, it is a very interesting spot in second left. Speed. All right, so the D-Mech early. Good start for Dallas. But Taimu does fall. Fleta in the back lines. They killed the chip. Another one on the Harry. Fleta going crazy. Trying to make another run. Effect, he gets it. That's 4 kills for Fleta already on Seoul Dynasty. Better with Fleta. Can't argue with that. Nice shot on XQC.
For the most part, Fleta's been playing a pretty close range game.
Oh, hello. That's very close range as Fleta comes in with a point-blank barrage, grabs 2, and makes it out with his life.
And our number 1 favorite player from Owl Week 1
It's me.
is Pine. Thank you for watching the inaugural episode of 100 Owl. Be sure to type !100 Owl into chat to redeem your 100 Owl tokens.
And now, your boop of the week.
Hey, it matters to his feelings.
Oh, 4 boots for the boop god. Harry Hook behind the bottom of the well.
Put in the well during transcendence even. Now it stings a bit.